Hello, squatties.
Invade this kingdom, I'll break it.
Is that a fact there, King? Welcome to the new series. This is taking over in place of... I don't remember what, actually. But this is Armello. Armello is a digital-only, built from the ground up to be digital board game. Now, what we see here is this is the start screen. This is my first turn on a new game. I've played before, so I have some idea of what I'm doing. Now, what we see here are I have to choose a quest. I have 3 choices. I can do Mightier Than the Pen, which gets me a reward of plus... There's actually I'm gonna this gives you the rewards, which tells you your stats that you'll get, along with if you do a challenge. So this is a wits challenge, this is a fight challenge, which I'd be best at, and this is a spirit challenge. So I'd get a Brilliant Fool, which in this case imperils plus 2 dice. I'll explain what perils are in just a moment. I'd get a Spirit Stone for doing this one if I won the fight challenge. Spirit Stones are one of the possible victory conditions. And then there's the Royal Shield, which is suns and moons that miss count as defenses instead in battle. That is important. But let me go ahead and explain a couple things. First off, this is the UI, as you can probably tell. Over here on the right we have Hero Shelf, which is just stuff about my character. The Inventory, which is stuff I have equipped. And the Journal. This is just what I've done. That's kind of your quest log and what you've done before. Down here in the bottom right we have 4 special stats. My money, that's just my gold, it's just how much money I have. You can get it from having settlements, which gives you money at dawn. There's a day-night system in this. Or by going through dungeons and completing quests. Dungeons are a very dangerous thing to do sometimes if you're not ready for them, but they can be a good way to get gold if you do it randomly. Next up you have magic. It's for spellcasters, of course. Like it says, most spells require magic to cast. Each night, every hero's magic is realigned with their spirit. That means however much your spirit stat is, that's how much magic you gain when night falls. I'll show you what spirit is in just a second. Here, this is prestige. This is your fame, effectively. Gain prestige by performing heroic deeds. Should the king die of his illness, the prestige leader will be named his rightful heir to the throne, which wins the game. I've won a prestige victory before. And then there's also the Rot. Ultimate Corruption. Flirt with the dark arts will lead an unhappy life, and you too might feel the dark grip of the Rot. Heroes with the Rot first become infected. Continued dedication to this path will see them become corrupted. This has a couple of issues. First off, if you have any amount of Rot, you'll take damage equal to that Rot every morning. So every time day dawns, if you've got 2 Rot, you'll take 2 damage. Let's talk about that. But if you fight somebody that has corruption or has Rot but less than you can add that your Rot score to how many dice you have. Let's actually go ahead and talk about what's up here in the top left. Up here we have, this is a picture of my character. This is Thane of the Wolf Clan. This is a world of animals, really. There's 4 clans that you can play as. There's the Wolf Clan, which I'm playing as. They're usually more focused on fighting and just being good in combat. The Rat Clan, which is all about sneaking and being tricky. The Bear Clan, who are the spiritualists, the spellcasters, and then there's the Rabbit Clan, who are more or less the merchants. This is also how much health you have. So I have 5. As Thane, I start with 5 health. This is your hand of cards, because you do have a deck of cards that you draw from. Or actually, you have I think 3 or 4. I don't remember. We'll find out. And you get a hand and use that to increase your stuff. I'll talk about what that is in just a moment. First off, we have the more important stats, which are down here. The fight. This is how strong you are in battle. I have 6. Thane actually starts with 5, but because of an item I have, or a trinket, I gain +1. Body, on the left is your current health, on the right is your maximum health. You can also see that up here. So my max health is 5, I currently have 5 because the game just started. Then we have wits. This is how smart you are. If you have higher wits, like it says, you can hold more cards. So if I get to 4 wits, I get to draw another card on my turn, because this is just how much you can think, really. And then you also have spirit. Because I only have 3 spirit, that's as much magic as I can have. I can increase this. There's ways to increase all of these stats throughout the game. And there's a lot of other stuff. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at my hand. I've got a spell. Actually, wait, no, because I can't. Actually, I'll do that in just a second. We're gonna go ahead and pick the Troll Treasure Challenge, which gives me a chance at a Spirit Stone. Like it says, if you have 4 Spirit Stones, you'll be able to cleanse the king of his dark illness, which is another way to win the game. There's several ways to win the game. There's 3 major ones. There is the prestige victory, which I talked about, where if I have the highest, like if I have 20 prestige and nobody else has more than that, what will happen is, because the king is corrupted, that's the story behind this. The king, the lion we saw, is corrupted. He has a ton of rot, and he gains more every night. But he only ever takes 1 damage from his... Actually, I'm pretty sure he only ever takes 1 damage from his rot. If he dies of the rot, then you're and I have the most prestige, I instantly win and become the next king. Or queen, because you do have female characters. Settle down, kitty. Another way to win is if you can build up strength and health. So like if you can build up a good amount of fight and a good amount of body, you can actually go in and just beat the tar out of the king. Because if you can prove you're stronger than the lion, than the monarch of the lion clan, congrats. You can also be king of Armello. Or again, queen. And then there's the spirit stone victory, which allows you to cleanse the king. You have to have 4 spirit stones. One of them will randomly spawn now and then in a certain type of space on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and take one, because this can guarantee me a spirit stone, which goes over there. Now, this is the map of Armello. There's a lot of stuff to take in. First off, each clan has one of these. It's a territory. It's a clan grounds. Nobody else can enter there, even if they're another member of your clan. Like, if I was playing with another Wolf Clan member, they couldn't come in here, because this is a safe zone. Nobody else but me can go here. These are just these are just plains. They have no effect. Villages are important, settlements, because if you can take over the settlement, you'll gain 1 gold every day. Every time it turns to day. Forest, if you're in a forest at night, you're stealthed up. That means nobody else can see you until they try to enter that space, or until you leave it. Cat, no. You don't need to be on my computer. Mountains are a big deal. You'll have an extra shield in battle, so you'll be able to absorb more hits, but it uses 2 AP to move into them. AP is very important. I've only got 3, so if I was here, I could go here, and then I can move 1 more space, or do 1 more thing. Dungeons, you go there and you explore them. It randomly decides what's going to happen by kind of doing a spin of the dice. Swamps are the really dangerous one at first, because they take away your health. And then there's the standing stone, stone circles. What these do, they'll heal you for 1 HP. But if you happen to have a lot of rot, like say I had 4 rot and I went in there, I would lose 4 health, because they are the anti-rot. These are also where occasionally at night a spirit stone will spawn in one. Now I mentioned I've got 3 AP, so I'm going to be working around with that. Here in the middle is the royal palace. There are 4 palace gardens. Each one of them has a peril in it. I'll talk about perils again, like I said, in just a second. In the center is the castle. The king will stay in the castle all the time. He never leaves it, and as you can see, he's got 7 fight and 1 rot. Now, you can actually do a rot victory where you gain more rot than the king. Go in there, and that turns into just a fight, because, again, you can outfight somebody with rot. There's also royal guards, king's guard, that guard one of them will pretty much always guard the palace. Then there's also some that are out in the field. They can actually kill you pretty handily. I mean, 4 fight, not much compared to me, but you'll see more when we get going. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my inventory shelf here, because because I've got some stuff I can crystallize, which actually allows me to summon a spirit stone, but I don't have the magical power for it. You see here, that would take 6 magic. I've only got 3. Devious Ruse. Target's explode pool is unlimited until end of next turn. The explode pool is a special thing. What that is, there's a certain combat, and this is done by dice rolling, and an explosion is something that basically it rolls a symbol that counts towards your success, and then rolls the dice again. That costs 2 gold to play that. And then we have the Oak Spear, which is what I'm going to equip, because in battle, +1 sword, gain an additional +1 sword when defending. So I'm going to click and drag, put this right there in my inventory. Now I have an Oak Spear equipped. You can actually equip multiple weapons. But first off, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. You have to do this space by space, by the way. And next, I'm going to go into South Bank, the settlement nearest my territory. This is a peril. So, welcoming party. Exile to nearest occupied mountain and end turn-ins immediately. What I need to do is I need to roll a sun, shield, and sword. And I've only got a limited amount of time. I'm actually going to burn a card here to automatically get that. Automatically get the sword I needed. Unfortunately, it looks like I rolled... Oh, I rolled a rot. I rolled a sun. I didn't roll the shield, so I'm going to get booted to the mountain. Cat, I told you don't have to do that. Alright, this over here is one of my enemies. That's Mercurio. He's a rat. So I lost the peril, but the question I've got is, did that actually allow me to... I did not take the settlement. Okay, so we have Mercurio of the Rat Clan. We have Brun of the Bear Clan. I think Amber of the Rabbit Clan. Because I rolled until I got one of every clan. Alright, now every night the king will gain 1 rot. And he'll occasionally put a peril down. So that is a new thing, though. That is a Bane. The Bane are the corruption or the rot given a body. I'm gonna do item cards because it's just what I do best with. But yeah, so the Bane, we're now in the night phase. The Bane come out at night. They can survive in the day, but they will take damage because they are rotting. Now I could go up here to this dungeon, but I don't want to do that because that would... There's a chance... Well, for one thing, there's a peril there. Let's see, I've got 3 gold. I could take the battle armor, but I'd rather take the longbow. Because that way, first... Also, we're going to go down here. That'll get me a settlement, so that next turn, when the day comes... I will gain some money. Now you'll see the enemy doing a lot of stuff. What I really want to do is I really want to get over here and get this spirit stone because I really need another one. Because like I said, you need 4 to get the cleansing victory. Also, Mercurio, you saw Mercurio and Amber there fighting. Now, if you fight and you win, whoever wins gains a couple of prestige. So Mercurio's got some prestige, kitty. You know what? No, you're not. You're just going before now. Sorry. The king, as you can see, takes rot. He takes 1 rot damage. So yeah. Amber and Mercurio are actually on the same level of prestige. So Amber is actually our...
That will do nicely.
He calls upon 1 member of the heroes every time. Kingsguard going after Brun. They will also go after the Bane. Now, I'm planning for this. I'm just going to play several games. I'm going to do these like one at a time, depending on how quickly the games go, because sometimes these can last. These do have a time limit, of course, but they also can last for quite some time. Right? Go here into the forest. Now, I could use the bounty to make somebody wanted. I don't actually know if anybody is wanted at the moment. Okay, so Brun is marked as a fugitive. And Mercurio is actually infected already. So what I'm going to do... Can I actually play this directly to him? Yeah, I can. I have placed a bounty on Mercurio. That means that if I go and kill him, I'll gain money. Or I can actually just let him be, you know, attacked by the Kingsguard. But first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. This is going to take damage because I'm going into a swamp. Can't tell what smells worse in pungent glades, the mud or the troll. The creature's asleep, half covered in filthy water. Now, if I do this, either way, I will gain one fight and 1 prestige. But if I do the challenge, which is attack the troll, and pass it, which I've got a 60% chance of doing because my fight is at 6, I will gain the spirit stone. If I lose it, I'll just lose 2 health. But I'm going to do this because I have a 60% chance. This is how it decides. And I passed. Spirit stone is mine. You don't have any way to influence that except by increasing your stats. Make the troll with a shout and leap forward and attack. The fight is fierce, but you emerge victorious and claim the base spirit stone. So I've now got the first of the 4 spirit stones I'm aiming for. I am not going into that town because of the fact that there's a peril in it. Now, might have seen something when I was looking at the hero shelf. You'll see this Night Clan, +1 die during night. That also applies to the rats, whereas the rabbits and the bears are the day clan. Basically, if you do a combat or a peril with them during that time, it will help. You'll be a lot better off. Right, let's go ahead and select a quest while we're doing this. Alright, so now I've got another one where I could get a spirit stone if I do the Hunter in the Stones. The thing is, that's a wits challenge, and I'd have a 30% chance to pass that. This is a spirit challenge, so I could have a 30% chance to pass that. I think I'd rather have the Blizzard of Hate.
I feel its call.
Because that gets me a Conjurer. So we're going to take the Blizzard of Hate. Now, eventually, one of your quests. Oh crap, Bane. And this is how you do combat. You see, I've got 7 dice. The Bane has 5. I've now got 8 dice because it's the night. Whereas the Bane only gets 6 dice. You just roll them out. There's the explosion. You see the tree kind of symbol? That means that it became. The Bane hit me 1 time, whereas I hit it a lot more. Combat in this game is very quick, but it's also pretty vicious. That also gets me +1 prestige because I won. And it gets me an extra prestige because I also killed the Bane. That I'm going to just immediately equip. Because Adventurer's Kit, +1 die in perils. I could go there. I'm going to go into this forest. Then I'm going to go down to this to this stone circle so I can heal myself. Kitty! One of my cats is being very needy recently. Mercurio played Crime Lord. There is an action log down here you can always take a look at. Amber played Focus, so she gains +2 Spirit until the end of next turn. But Brun just stole my Arson card, but I really don't care. Kitty! Okay, so Brun wandered through a hidden portal and is now in that peril. She lost 2 health. You can die to perils. It is entirely possible. Amber just got smacked. So Brun is actually going to go heal herself. And just instantly fighting a King's Guard, but nothing happened. But you see how the king is constantly dying. He had 9 health to start. He's down to 6. Amber is going to be our advisor for the day. Any hero gains a bounty until next dawn starts as a fugitive. Alright. So Brun is now marked as a traitor. I'm not exactly certain what that means. Oh, okay. Basically, it just means that she's worth more money, and the King's Guard will go after her a lot harder. But because she died, that means she's no longer marked by that, so it doesn't matter. Gain some items. We go after Mercurio, because I think he's still got the bounty. And I've got more health than he does. I've got a lot more health than he does. You can also burn cards in combat, so I'm going to do that now and gain a guaranteed sword. He's dead. Unless he rolls more than 2 defense. Oh, he's definitely dead. There is no way he can defend against this. I'm down to 1 HP, but Mercurio has fallen. badly. He also loses 1 prestige, which I gain. And because I had put that bounty on him, I gained back that. And now I go back to the Spirit Stone. Back to the stones. And we're done. Turns in this game are very quick, but they're also very satisfying to do. Come on, lose the... He actually did lose it. So Mercurio is now poisoned. That's something that... It goes away on its own, but you can heal it if you have a anti-poison. No, she actually beat the peril. Alright, I gotta get over to the challenge that I'm after. Now, there's also...
Shall creep.
Yeah, the king also plays more perils as time goes on, and more banes will spawn. Well, Mercurio is poisoned and rotting, so... Ooh. +1 health for me. Now, I'm not going to use all of my action points here. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn now on my village. Okay. Yeah, you can and will die to poison, by the way. Steal both my cards. Okay, I don't care about those 2 cards. She's going to take a damage from the sharpshooter. There's a lot of stuff in this game, so I know I'm not making super great commentary, but... Okay, Brun gained a Spirit Stone. I might... There's actually a way to take that from her, I think. I just don't have it. Alright, I am at 5 prestige. I'm tied with Amber. I don't know... Who does that mean? Okay, so yeah, what basically this is, you get to, the prestige leader gets to be a counselor for the king. You get to choose one of 2 things. So I can do Royal Inquisition or Highway Feast. King's Inquisitors are summoned, -1 health to all infected heroes, -3 health to all corrupted heroes. Or until next on, the king's imposing Highway Feast at 2 gold in order to enter any settlement. I'm gonna take Royal Inquisition because that's gonna screw over Mercurio. -1 for him, -1 for Brun. The King's Guard, like I said, they will actually go and fight the Bane. Those are their main targets. And the King... You can beat the King's Guard, but it's not a great idea, because you will instantly gain a bounty if you do that. Draw a reliable short sword. +1 explode pool, and first burned miss explodes. Imperils +1 die. Already got that. In battle +1 die. But I've already got some good stuff with that, so I'm just gonna... We're gonna go up into the mountain. Now I've got a 50-50 shot of doing the... of forcing my way through the cold. Mountain was a formidable foe on its own, but the warlock's evil magic sweeps over you in a blanket of freezing air and bitter cold. We're gonna take the challenge because it's a 50-50 shot for a follower, and I got it. Now a follower is a little different. You put them in your inventory just like the other one. So, but they go over here in your party. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my Conjurer. I don't use spells very much, so it seems stupid, but alright, the next thing I'm gonna do, because I've still got 1 AP, I'm gonna go down here and go into this. I gained some gold from exploring. Nice. Now you might have noticed a lot of things flash by. One of those things, if you noticed a pair of glowing eyes and a black face, that's a Bane. If that had come up, a Bane would have spawned instantly, and I would have had to fight it. A few rumors going around. Okay, so if I do the Wits Challenge, which again, I've only got a 30% chance of. You know what? I'm actually going to take it. Kitty. You are so needy. Why would you drink hot rot wine? Call of the Worm. So she gets teleported, and takes some damage. She's back to being dead again. One of the things about this game that you gotta know is, well, first off, I'm not an expert. Second is that to really have a good chance at winning, Kitty. No, not has to really have a good chance of winning has nothing to do with the cat, because there is no, aside from the king, there is no cat. There are no cats in this game. But what I was going to say about that is, you have to kind of plan out multiple ways to win. Who owns this? Brun owns this settlement. I'm going to take it. So like I said, you plan out multiple ways to win. Like, I've got most prestige right now. I could, in theory, eventually go and fight the king. Excuse me. Especially since he keeps losing health. He's down to 4 health. The problem is, to get into the castle, you have to beat one of the perils, and it stops you dead the second you step foot in there. So, like, even if I had 3 AP going in there. 3 gold to Heroes. There was 1 prestige and gain 1 gold. Dropping lightning strike perils. I'm gonna do dark storms just because I don't want to lose some money. Money is useful for a lot of things. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and another one. So how many? I forget how many spirit stones am I up to? Okay. I've still only got 1. Now, like I said, moving into these, you lose all your remaining AP and instantly end your turn. Alright, we're gonna see about killing this Bane. Wait. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and burn one of these to activate my shield breaker ability. So that if he gets any defenses, I could use with a defense there, Thane. Luckily, I only took 4 damage as opposed to 5, so... I can just go over here and heal up. Now, one other thing... The reason I had the ability to pierce defenses is this, Swordmaster. Everybody's got a special ability. Do I want to try and fight Brun? She's at 5 HP, and it's the daytime. No, I don't. He actually beat the lightning storm. I think Brun might be going for Spirit Stones as well. But she keeps encountering perils and getting more back somewhere. But yeah, part of the problem is if you want to fight the king, you can't really, and you want to do it in the rot victory, you can't really do it too late in the game. Because he just gains constant... Yeah, that's out of range. What is the range? Okay, it's a one-shot range. That's not very good. I really don't want to fight this Bane because I don't have a lot of health. But also, yeah, you can make it so that on everybody else's turn, the game goes at double speed. Holy crap, the Bane just kicked Brun's ass. Which also, yeah, if they beat you, they heal. King is down to 3 HP. If I could get in there...
And what shall we lord this day?
We're not going to do War March. We'll do Civil Uprising.
Kingdom shall know my.
What threatened means is nobody gains money from settlements until they reclaim them. Basically, I just made it so nobody's getting any cash. Alright, this is my... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot the King's Guard's gotta go. Luckily, I am still seen as a hero of the people. Mercurio, on the other hand, actually died to the King's Guard, which clears his bounty. Alright, this is the challenge of... -2... Okay, yeah, Spirit Stone or -2 gold. I'm okay with doing that, because I've got 14 gold. Yeah, I've only got a 1 in 3 chance, but... Yeah, lose a bit of gold. But I do gain a second Spirit Stone here. Go ahead and end my turn. Alright. Last thing is got this bad, I lost my cub, don't let it happen. Okay, so we're gonna take split personality because that gets me fight. It's a fight challenge, which is over there in my home territory, unfortunately. And if I pass the fight challenge, which I'm more than likely going to, because I've got 70, I'll have a 70% chance at it. I'll gain another fight, which means I'm stronger than the king. I think the king's at 7. Yeah, king's at 7. But it'll also get me my third Spirit Stone. Then I only need one more.
Fear the night.
The Bane's coming after me. I really don't want to lose this fight, but I have a good chance of winning. Knight. Oh yeah, it gains it because the Bane also have a Knight affinity. It's like, you probably can't mathematically beat me. I am Thane of the Wolves. You cannot win. I'm at 9 prestige, for crying out loud. There's another Bane over there. Can open another Spirit Stone. We'll just spawn, because then I'll have 3. Or then I'll have 4. Oh yeah, this torch is actually a very good item to get. Alright, that gets me another health. I'm gonna take a chance here and a Bane spawns. Luckily, I get stealth because I'm in the woods. Now, luckily, oh, he's stealthed, so I don't even know where Mercurio is. She's over there. Now, one thing about this game you might notice is that Amber, like I said, the rabbits are kind of the merchants, but she's still casting a lot of spells. You're not limited to playstyle, it's just that's what you're encouraged towards. The king is down to 2 health. I am still the prestige leader, so that means I still have a great chance of winning this just on that. Not what I wanted to do, but... Alright, so... don't really want to give it. I'll take it. I'll take the hit, just so I don't have to worry about Banes coming after me even harder. Now, you might think, oh, you can just get within range of the king and throw the axe. No, actually you can't. I've tried stuff like that before. You cannot do it if it would kill him. I don't know why it's programmed like that, but it is. Now, there's a good chance that I could very well get hit here. I wonder, could I actually... Yeah, I could. I can kill Mercurio with that, which actually did gain me back a prestige. Oh, just come up. Come here. Come here, sweetie. You are such a needy kitty, I swear. Now, they probably don't really want to fight me because I am the strongest there is in this game. I'm as strong as the king in terms of raw attack. I've actually got more health though. Yeah, also taking perils in a swamp is never a great idea. -4 action, or -4 magic, -1 action point. So I'm only going to have 2 action points on my next turn. Brune has apparently declared war on the Wolf Clan. Alright, the king will die in 2 turns. Oh, are you kidding me? It spawned over there. Now, Banes can enter villages, and that will terrorize them, which is a big thing. -1 action point in battle, +3 shields for heavy plate armor. Now, I know Brune is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in here and gain back 1 of my health. There. You want to fight me? I'll fight you. Also playing an anti-magic thing during the day, not a great idea. But yeah, what you just saw with the -1 gold coming up from Amber, that is Mercurio's specialty. If he takes a settlement from you, you lose 1 gold. He takes it. He's just that good. He's just a thief. Oh great, she made me wanted. It's like, I get it, you don't like me very much, but at the same time, I'm going to be the toughest one to kill. And I'm the one with the best chance of winning this. The king is down to 1 HP. I have now gained another level of my problem. 2 new kings are all heroes receive bounties. All remaining palace perils are replaced by Kingsguard. Desperate defense, that's what I'm going to go with. Because I mean, I'm already wanted, so if I can take out the peril, I mean, you still can't go in there without losing your AP, but I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure this 1 healther is gonna come after. Yeah, knew at least one of them was gonna come after me. The problem for them is I'm still stronger. Oh, actually I'm not. Because it's daytime and they're a day clan. Well, I've basically already won. I basically won this fight, so... Because... he had 5 HP. I had 4 going into that. I'm now down to 3. He's now down to 2. I'm the strongest warrior in the world at this point. Draw a spell. I'm not willing to do that. Instead, what I'm gonna do, kitty. You know I love you, kitty. I'm gonna go down here and get this challenge taken care of. Now, this could potentially be bad, because I mean, a 70% chance is great, but it doesn't matter, I won it. That means I am now at... With your peak condition, you dispatch them all with ease. A Magus falls and a Spirit Stone rolls out of his paw. Thank you! Problem is, I'm now at 3 HP and very close to an enemy. That gives me my 3rd Spirit Stone. 1 more and I can cleanse the king. Although, if I don't do that by the morning, he's dead anyway. Actually, wait, no, I don't think he can die. I don't think he can die from the... Wait, no, yeah, he can. Alright, so... Final battle rewards palace entry. Basically, I do this quest, which means I go there, I beat that challenge, I can go in and out of the palace without losing my AP. Granted, if the king die... I'm pretty sure if the king... I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that come dawn, the king is going to die of his illness. Because he's got 1 HP, he's corrupted at level 9. Another Bane has spawned. I wish I could have gotten the fourth stone to finish this off, but I couldn't. Oh, I didn't notice it was my turn. Go here. Because the reason I'm doing this, and you know, we're gonna go screw it. We're gonna go into the ruins, see what happens. Money, not a thing I need. End the turn. The guard is going to try and kill me, but or it would if the dawn wasn't coming immediately after Brun takes her turn. Oh, Amber had a torch. Now, I've already beaten the game with Thane, so I'm not going to gain anything special from this, I don't think, but also you'll notice there's a lot more corruption going on with the king now. Brun, for being the bear, you are for being from the bear clan, the nature clan, you're very bad at this. That said, she did just kill a Bane. Or, actually, no, she didn't. Lightning Storm, which kills the bear.
This is my kingdom.
And there goes the king. He has died of his illness. And as long as I am Prestige Leader, I win. Which I think I did. So, at the end of it, you get some accolades. So, Brun was infamous. I don't know what that does. But, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so yeah. That's my 3rd game completed of Armello. I've played a lot more than that, but like I didn't finish them because I was just learning stuff. I just unlocked the Moonstone, which you do by completing 2 games with a Wolf Clan hero. I don't know what the Moonstone ring does. Might find that out next time. If you enjoy this, folks, please do let me know. Actually, we can go and look at the card inventory real quick, because this is another thing. Basically, if there's a ribbon up here, it means you got a new card in that section. There's the Oak Spear, which I got. Also got the Battle Armor. The Heavy Plate Armor. Poison Dagger. All rolled swords gain poison. That's a good one. The Reliable Short Sword. Mountain Moss. Throwing Axe, which I used to kill Mercurio with. And Wildweed. Over here, in the spells. Cursed Lands. Crystallize, which I really did want to use, I just couldn't get around to it, because I didn't have the magic. Oh, this morning I unlocked the beach already. I'm just going to go through here real quick and clear out these. The bounty card. And the final one, the Devious Ruse. Now you'd also get these over here. These are big deals, the royal cards. I've actually gotten the... I forget which one I've actually used. I think I've used Pride's Edge. Anyway, if you enjoy this, please let me know, because I really do enjoy playing Armello. It's a great game. I've yet to actually play it online. If I can get some friends that play this, I might... Actually, wait, why is multiplayer grayed out? Oh. Huh. Stay offline for now. Like I said, if I can get some friends of mine to play this, I'll see about getting them into it, but if not, I'll just keep going, because I like this game. And the more you play it, the more you learn. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you enjoy it, you can leave a like on the video. You can also comment down below if you have something you'd like to say. And tell my kitty that she should not need constant attention. That's not related to the video. Anyway. And if you want to keep up with me, you can also subscribe to the channel and join the squadron, because that is a big help. And I really do appreciate it. I do. The 40 of you that were here when I made this video, thank you. Hopefully we gain some more friends for y'all. Anyway, folks, this has been the first of what I hope to be a good, decent series of videos playing the digital specific board game Armello. I'm going to be switching it up next time with which hero I play. If you want to find out who, tune in then. But for now, I have been D. Thane the Wolf is now was king of Armello. Until next time when we try to crown a new one. Good night, and good gaming.